What's up, people? What's good with you, man? How y'all feeling? I know it's a different angle for CFT, you know what I'm saying, but trying out some new stuff. So, how y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can angle this just a little bit better. What's going on? Let me see who's in here with me. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi Made was good. Antoine Swain, what's going on? Let me see. Moses Tarango, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying? Shadow Wolf, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? What's good? What's good? Your average weirdo, what's going on? Let me go ahead and put on the cap. You know what I'm saying? Get locked in. Oh, what I'm drinking? I ain't doing nothing too crazy tonight. Got a little bullet bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know CFT be on his whiskey. And I got my ice water because I be thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Dak owns Philly. What's going on with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all do me a favor jumping in here, man. Y'all hit that like button for me. Let me see. Let me see. Joseph Morai. Morai? Sorry if I'm pronouncing the name wrong. Let me see. I still got faith in CD. It's his time. Step up and take the 88 role. I'm with you. I'm with you. 100%. You know what I'm saying? Prime time Phil. What's good? Let me see. Cheers. What's going on? What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling? Drinking that bourbon as well? I'm with you. Jack and Coke. All right, what y'all sipping on, man? We're going to chop it up tonight. We're going to hang out tonight, man. It's a Saturday evening. And CFT said I might as well jump on live. You know, I redid my camera, so I hope it's not weird. You know, but I'm trying to, mix things up a little bit. That's all. I'm trying to mix things up a little bit. Let me see. Got the chat popped out so I can see y'all a little bit better. You know, I ain't really worried about seeing myself. You know what I'm saying? How are y'all feeling, man? I think they're gonna keep Coop now that Gallup's deal is a far apart. I don't know. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Let me see. Hit the like button. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. Let me know. Who just wrote that question? Give me a second. Nick Reeder. Shout out to Nick Reeder, man. That's a great question or statement. Saying that they're gonna keep Coop now that Gallup's deal is far apart. How y'all feel about that, man? Y'all let me know in the chat. If y'all think that they're gonna try to keep Coop because the deal with Gallup is way off, put a thumbs up in there. You know what I'm saying? Or say I agree. Because I don't think so. I think they done made their bed with Coop. There's a wrap with that. I think Coop is gone, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Coop's hands down my favorite receiver next to Dennis. Sad to see my boy leave. But the boy does our front office know how to F things up. I'm with you, Joseph Morai. I'm gonna just call you Joseph. I'm with you, man. Let me get off into my little diatribe because y'all know how I get down. I think they're gonna try to replace Coop with the draft. I don't know who anymore. Y'all know I've been on my Treylon Burks train. That's what I've been rolling with. That's who I want. But Treylon Burks train is moving, and I don't know if he's gonna be there at 24. The funniest thing about the draft though that I love, y'all. Ain't nobody gonna be there at 24, right? Linderbaum not gonna be there. Treylon Burks not gonna be there. Jordan Davis not gonna be there. None of the receivers will be there. It's like 6 receivers. Olave not gonna be there. Jameson Williams not gonna be there. Right? None of the linebackers. Lloyd, Dean. Right? I just want to know how all these players are going to be gone. Because the amount of players that are going to be gone is more than 24. It's confusing. I think people just saying that because they don't think the Cowboys can get a good player. And if they pay attention to the last previous drafts, we have gotten good players. I think we'll be fine. But as far as with Coop, man, they've done Coop dirty, man. I've been seeing all kinds of propaganda out there, man. It's a shame. It's really a shame. I'm disappointed. Our front office does people dirty, and they do some crazy things. But when I saw Mike Fisher, no slate to no hate to Mike Fisher, but when I saw his video earlier today talking about, you know, the Cowboys think Amari quit on them, and basically he wasn't really reporting it. He was basically making it a definitive statement. It's disappointing, man. Because I don't think Amari quit on the Cowboys. The Cowboys is trying to smear Amari Cooper's name right now to make themselves look decent for cutting him, and it's foul. It's just foul. Coop deserved better than that. Coop has done nothing but grind for this organization. He had one bad moment where they say, he wasn't in the game versus Philly. But I think that's more so a head coach issue than Coop. If Coop's not in the game, you call a timeout, get him in the game. You know what I'm saying? Whatever circumstances on why he wasn't in the game, you get him in the game. You're not even in that position in that game without Amari Cooper. If you go back and look, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, the slander fest is on. They're trying to get rid of Coop. They're trying to disrespect Coop. And I'm not with it. I'm not with it. He's probably going to go sign with somebody like the Chiefs and have an illustrious career. And we'll have to sit here and deal with the ramifications of the fallout of it. I think that it's just stupid. Hold on. Let me look. What am I missing? Hold on. Alicia Morgan. Hey, CFT. What's good, Cowboys Nation? What's good with you? Make sure I ain't missing nobody. Hold on. Let me get the chat. Hold on, people. Not being my friend right now. Well, let me do it when it's popped out. That's whack. Y'all, hold on. Make sure I ain't missing nobody's questions. Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Paul with it. What's good with you? You know what I'm saying? Naz the Don, trade Dak. Naz the Don. We got our first cornball of the night, y'all. Y'all know how we do over here at CFT, man. We got our first cornball of the night. Naz the Don. Can you explain to me a logical, not only place to trade Dak, but reasoning on why you would want to trade one of the best quarterbacks in the league? Or you don't just come in here and write trade Dak without any context, because that's idiotic, and I'll make sure everyone times you out. Let me see. C1 Nowalski. Olave at 24. I would take Olave at 24. Olave is a great route runner. He's definitely quick. He's definitely diametrically opposed to what I want Burks for. But I wouldn't be mad if we got Olave at 24. No question. Nazdadon, Dak should have been gone. Oh, you just one of those. You ain't even trying to explain it. You just going right. He's not good. You going to give me some context on how he's not good? How's he top 10 in all statistical categories and not be good? Name another quarterback. If that's easy to do, name another quarterback that's not good, that's top 10 in all those categories, since it's just something you can accidentally do. You can trip and fall and be top 10 in all those categories. Just name somebody else. I would love to know. I ain't saying Dak had his best season ever, but there's no way in the world you're going to say he's not good. You not good. T-Mac, I hope they don't go receiver at 24, but I won't whine if they do. Why not? I know we got other needs, but why not? We got 53 people in here, man. If y'all can hit that like button, let's try to, get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? I will do the customary, get it to 40 likes. I'll take a shot, but I'm going to take a shot anyway. So, y'all can do both. Sorry for y'all acknowledging this cornball. I can't help it, though. Nazdadon, because he's in Dallas. Put Dak anywhere else, no one will know. Okay. Nazdadon, did you not see what we look like without Dak? Hold on. Did he try to clown me? Hold on. Oh, he got mad. You not good, Pitbull face. Oh, you Carl Thomas? Don't come in here talking trash and then be sensitive. You sensitive? Y'all don't time out Nas the Don. He emotional. Pitbull face. Oh, wow. Nas the Don. Don't be emotional. We all adults are here. If you a cornball, just wear it. It's okay. Oval Redenbacher. You know what I'm saying? Smart Pop. You just a cornball. Just wear it. Don't be mad at me. Oh, is he an Eagles fan? Oh, come on. Come on. You can't be an Eagles fan talking spicy. Dak Prescott's bad season, which everyone said was last year, is better than any quarterback that ever wore Eagles jersey in history. No one that's ever wore Eagles jersey has had a statistical season like that, ever. Y'all don't have the Hall of Fame quarterbacks to lean on. Y'all got Nick Foles, and he's not there no more. Y'all got a statue out in front of your stadium that somebody played with you for like 2 seasons. The whole organization is tritted to the dash. I ain't said that in a while. Feels good. The dust off my old, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, 61 people in here, man. Y'all hit that like button. What do y'all want to do? If all right, let's do this. If we draft a receiver, right? Name y'all, everyone put in there who they want. I would like Treylon Burks. If we don't get Burks in the first round, I'll go linebacker or D tackle because Jordan Davis looked crazy today. It's a couple of Wyatt looked crazy too. Them big boys was moving, wasn't they? Are y'all watching the draft? Or was it just me? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all hitting that like button. Everybody just jumped in here. Got my first super chatter tonight. Life's crazy. Appreciate you. F the Joneses need to discuss this O-line. Always hurt. First and foremost, appreciate you for that super chat. Life's crazy. The $1.99 super chat. Thank you. And I can't hate on you. F the Joneses. F the Jones family, man. The Jones family do not care about us. They don't. I'm not wishing death on Jerry. I know Jerry's supposed to be sick or whatever. But like the Jones family don't care about us, man. It's sad. It's apparent. It ain't even low. You know what I'm saying? We put so much into this team. We love this team, you know, and it just feel like they don't care. And it's frustrating. We deserve better as a fan base. They lie to us. My boy Boss Cowboy, man, shout out to them. Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports. He had the greatest point ever yesterday when he was saying that the Jones family do stuff like say they're going to cut Amari Cooper, right? Right after the 40 times for the receivers is ran. When people get that, the highest about replacing the receiver, like, yo, we could probably use one of them. Then they drop the news, well, we probably cut Amari Cooper, so it's going to be okay. Like, they do foul stuff like that. Just little tricky, sneaky stuff, like releasing a story today saying they think Amari Cooper quit on the team per sources. Per sources? You know who sources is? Sources is Stephen Jones texting reporters. Hey, this how I feel, but don't tell nobody. Per sources. Just keep it funky. I would respect if Stephen Jones, Jerry Jones just came out like, look, man, Amari Cooper ain't want to listen to us, man. We mad at him, so we get rid of him. We cut his targets off because we don't like him no more. Like, keep it funky. But if you watch the way that the game plan and the scheme was structured and everyone's saying Amari Cooper didn't have a great year, how you going to have a great year when you're not getting the ball thrown at you? You a receiver. You leave a game with 4 targets. What is that? Anyway, let me get back to my question. I'm sorry, y'all. I got distracted. Tyrone Church, Dotson or Trey. Nose tackle. I wouldn't mind Jordan Davis, man, or Wyatt. Or Penning. Penning looked good today. JJN, I'm with you. Penning looked good today. I don't care as long as they don't waste the money. I'm with you. How's everybody so fast all of a sudden? The couch potato. I don't know. They moving though, ain't they? They moving. Trevor Penning looked good, didn't he? And Simon Says, man. Salute to Simon Says, man. Hold on. Let me make you a admin in this joint. That's my bro. And Trevor Penning looked good, man. I heard he got a mean streak, too. I'm not too familiar with him, but they said when I was watching it, they said he got a mean streak. He athletic. He's super strong. I can roll with Penning. If we can't get Jordan Davis, I can roll with Penning. I won't lose no sleep. Got another 279 super chat from Nick Reeder. That's a very specific number too. Appreciate you with the 279. Why we not saying cut Zeke? We have TP already. Well, Nick, we can't cut him, unfortunately. And we almost at 50 likes, man. Y'all have 50 likes out. Well, I ain't drinking half of that because I'm gonna be in here to sleep. But I'll definitely take a shot. We can't cut Zeke, man. His contract's fully guaranteed for I think 13 million, something like that. You just can't. If you cut him too, the way his contract is set up, it'll be like 20 million or 30 million in dead cap money. That's crazy. It'll ruin our cap. We can't do nothing with Zeke. And I don't really want to cut Zeke because I think he was having a good year last year until he messed up his leg. My gripe with Zeke ain't really about his play because he still has somehow limped to a G on a messed up knee. My problem with Zeke was you got to sit down if you hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Keeman, what's good with you? You got to sit down if you hurt. You can't just be forcing it. If you hurt, sit down. That's my thing. Trevor Penning is a monster, Simons. CFT, what would you think about Hutchinson? T-Mac, what's good? I think Hutchinson looked pretty decent. I'm not really worried about. I like he looked like he had a good dip move. I like his pass rush moves. I just don't know if he's better than all of the pass rushers. You know, I don't know. But I would definitely take him if he was at 24. Like, don't trip. I just don't know if he's better than everybody. Thibodeau, Hutchinson, Karlaftis. I didn't see Karlaftis today. I don't know if was he out there. But Walker looks good. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, DN is kind of one of those things where I'm not sure. Ojabo. King Reno, can I get a mod? You know why I'm gonna give you a mod, King Reno? Just because you got 1983, and that's my birthday. CFT old. So yes, you can get a mod. Where that cornball go that was all emotional? He left? Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Lake West Chase. He's not gone yet. He's not. I just said if in the title. I feel like it's 99% that Coop is gone. Things can swing. Stranger things probably have happened, but I don't know if he 100% coming back. I don't. Do I want Coop back? Yes. I don't want Coop to be gone. I don't want to have this discussion. I want to talk about just improving the roster from what it was, finding some good, valuable free agents, moving money around, going forward in this next 2 to 3 year window. I'm not sitting around like Stephen Jones talking about what we're going to do in 5 years. Worry about that when 5 years get here. Because put it like this. This is why you go for it in these situations. See, the way Stephen Jones' plans work, if it don't work, we still in purgatory. For all the Dak haters, let me give y'all a little hypothetical to help y'all out so y'all can feel good. If you push all the chips to the middle and it don't work, I ain't saying get rid of all your first round draft picks, but if you pay people, bring people in, maybe give away a draft pick or two, right? Make sure you got your draft pick 3 or 4 years from now. If you push all the chips to the middle table, you don't work, and you just fall off the map, okay, you fall off the map. You clean house. You get to get rid of Dak if you're a Dak hater and rejoice. And then you get a high draft pick, hopefully a good quarterback's around then, and you start from scratch. I think that's a dumb model because trying to find a quarterback is not that simple. But my point is you would have gone for it. You can rest at night knowing like I put all my effort into something. You don't walk the line and I want to be just good enough, but not too bad to be trash. What is that? And I'm not saying that we're exactly there because we coming off a 12-5 season. You know, even with losers and players, we still got a core that'll get us back to 11 wins, 10 wins, bare minimum. You know, on a down year, we'd win 10 games next year just because if you look at our schedule, like we're going to win 10 games, bare minimum. It's all about if we're going to win 11, 12, 13. But we're going to win 10. I've been seeing people saying, you know, after Coop leaves, we're going to drop to 7, 8 wins. I'm like, come on. Like, Coop is great, but we ain't falling off. That's QB numbers. Coop leaves and we lose 6 wins, 5 wins. It ain't that crazy. It just ain't that crazy. Noah Simmons with the $10 super chat. Appreciate you. You got to put a question in there, though, Noah. That's my rule. If you dropping bread in here, CFT appreciates you and thank you. But ask me something, man. Leave a statement. I don't know. I feel like you definitely supporting the show, but I feel like if you paying and you dropping that super chat, you definitely should just, let people know how you feel. Get something off your chest or ask me a question. But I appreciate you, man, for the $10 super chat. If they let me jump back in the chat, man. Y'all know I'll be in and out. We got 57 people in here, man. Let's get it to 65 likes. Please. Alicia Morgan, we do this stuff every year, after year, after year. We do. D1 Kellum, cut Schultz. Yeah, Schultz can go. No hate to Schultz, but it's too many good tight ends on the market. Like, Schultz can go. Because I'll bring in Njoku. David Njoku. I'll bring in, I call Gronk. And Gronk might say, shut up. No, I ain't coming over there. But I would call Gronk. I would bring in Kyle Rudolph, OJ Howard, Evan Ingram. It's too many veteran tight ends on the market. And I'm leaving some out. I would bring in one, the vet that know what they're doing, that can pick up the system quick because they have NFL veteran. And then I would go ahead and draft them dope like Derek Dees Jr. What's the somebody in the chat, man? What's the tight end from UCLA? He was looking good. Shadow Wolf with the $20 super chat. Thank you. Y'all showing out tonight. And you ain't right. Oh, well, you asked the question earlier, Shadow Wolf. Appreciate you, man. Y'all in here dropping the money. I'm modding y'all up. And no, it's not paid for mods, but I got to do something. Y'all ain't right to answer the question. Y'all just dropping money, but thank y'all. Y'all rocking with CFT on a Saturday night. T-Mac, Njoku, OJ Howard, Mo Ali Cox, Mike Gesicki. I'll take all of them. All of them. Some of y'all being here on the regular, I got to mod some of y'all up, man. We a family. If I see you on the regular, you ain't here supporting, not just super chatting, but just supporting, period, I got to mod you up. You know what I'm saying? Especially on a Saturday night. It's what, 70 people in here? You know what I'm saying? Rocking with me on a Saturday night, chilling. Greg Dillage. He looked good to me. I like him. Y'all like him? Y'all think he's decent? Do y'all think he'll be there third round? So I would take him. McCarthy will be the scapegoat next year. Yeah, of course. They're gonna blame it on somebody. McCarthy, Dak, mix it in, third round. Them the two people that get the most hate. They can't blame it on Coop no more, right? Because Coop ain't gonna be here. Let me see. I got a question from my boy Shadow Wolf. Appreciate you again. And my boy Noah Simmons. Appreciate you too. Shadow Wolf, what do you think of O-line at the present? More important than D or secondary? I had a plan with the O-line. I made a video about saying that we can fix the O-line by moving Lyle Collins to left guard, right? And Steele to right tackle, and boom, we don't got to put as much stress on drafting a lineman. Well, apparently Lyle Collins wants to play right tackle really badly. I don't think Terrence Steele can play left guard. So that leaves a hole there because we're not bringing back Connor Williams. Now, there's plenty of linemen in this draft, not just first round, but through the first 3 to 4 rounds, that can probably fill that void. Because Connor Williams used to piss me off. Like, I'd take Cole Strange real quick, round 3, and fill that void real quick. And he can play guard too. But I mean, he can play center too. But I think that Lyle Collins wins out that just because of his contract, because as you see, the front office contract matters. So I think that Lyle Collins is the right tackle. Terrence Steele will be needed as swing tackle. I hope he's working on his left tackle skills because, unfortunately, y'all know Ty Smith will probably get nicked. So Terrence Steele will be a great swing tackle, too, because he got a little bit better towards the end of the season. So that's insurance for when Ty Smith goes down, unfortunately. And look, if Kenyon Green is there at 24, you take him. You don't ignore great talent. It's BPA for me, best player available. If it's Kenyon Green, Jordan Davis, Treylon Burks, I'm going to go Burks because I like Treylon Burks. And I'm not going to act like the other players ain't incredible in their own right. You take best player available, whoever's available. If N'Kobe Dean's there and there's no other good players worth that, and his stature, you take Dean and just strengthen that linebacker core even more. But our offensive line will be Ty Smith, of course. Probably a rookie at guard. Probably. I don't know if it'll be a high-ranking rookie, but probably a rookie at guard. Tyler Biadasz probably will continue to start. And Zach Martin and then Lyle Collins. So the question mark is at guard. And I know for a fact they're not going to sign a free agent. So that's out. That is out. Appreciate that question, Shadow Wolf. Chris Humphreys, do you think we still get Burks at 20? I want him, but his stock is high. And the Jets GM apparently is walking around pumping his chest out saying he loves Burks. So he might become a Jet and, may God be with him because the Jets is Trinity to dash. Almost a 70 likes. I appreciate y'all. Alicia Morgan, this organization is the definition of insanity. They are. We try the same things over and over and over again. I'm not sure what Antoine 804 is talking about. Tar Heels. Respect, I guess. The Jones family makes it really hard to be a Cowboys fan these days. They do. Devin, that dude, 35, they do. The Jones family makes you want to go run and play in traffic. I hate it. I wish somebody else would get a chance to run this team. Let Charlotte Jones run it. She's like the chief brand officer. Only thing Cowboys is good at is branding. That's the thing that's working. So let the person that's good at doing their job run the team. Let Jerry sit down. Someone please. I wish Stephen Jones just fall down the steps and break a leg and just I can't do it this year and just get out the way. I don't want him to die nothing. Just fall down the steps and break a knee and be like, I got to sit it out. I can't be GM or whatever he be doing and just move out the way. I shouldn't wish knees getting broken on nobody, but whatever. All these Georgia boys are showing out. Georgia, man, listen, Georgia about to be a defensive funnel. Maybe offensive too. Georgia looking good. Hey, y'all, I would take Dalvin Cook's brother too later in the draft if he's there. That's no slight to Zeke, but I don't think we're going to play Pollard, and Zeke might be gone next year too. So I would draft a running back. Would y'all draft a running back? Y'all let me know. Yes or no? I would. Let me see. Mike Figueroa. I think I said your name right. Woods tight end would be a game changer to this offense. What did he run in the 40? And appreciate that $9.99 super chat. Thank you. And you might be right. What's his measurables? Woods a tight end. Brad Harris, CFTU by the team, and we'll be champions in no time. First of all, I appreciate you. If I bought the team, the first thing I would do is put people in place that know what they're doing better than me. What the Joneses should have been did. D1 Kellum, smash the like button. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all listen to D1. You know what he's talking about. Alicia Morgan, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Y'all ain't here showing out, man. Y'all showing me mad love. But yeah, if I bought the team, I would bring in an excellent. First of all, I would let Will McClay be the actual GM. I heard a point the other day about Will McClay being the GM with no title. Will McClay is not the GM because any good GM can be fired. That's a great point that I heard the other day. I forgot who. I think I was watching Boss Cowboy, and watching one of their I think it was the final word, but no, it wasn't. It was the Roundtable with Skywalker, Okoye Media, Vosh Lombardi, Law Nation. Shout out to those brothers, all great content creators, and Foots the King. And I forgot who said it, but one of them was saying that I think it was Skywalker, that Will McClay cannot be fired. So, I mean, Will McClay can be fired, but Stephen Jones can't be fired. So in essence, the GM, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they can do what they want. They're not under pressure to make moves to win. And that's why Will McClay isn't the GM. He's a scout and he gets us great players draft-wise and free agency-wise. But, if Will messes up, they'll fire him, but they won't fire themselves. So, yeah, I would put the right GM in place, and I would just let great people do their jobs, and we would be good in no time because that's what people do. The Rams owner doesn't get in the way. He lets Sean McVay and the GM Snead do their job, and that's why the Rams are champions. Antoine Swain, I would go running back. I would. And that's not saying Pollard ain't good. They ain't saying Zeke might not have a good year. I would just load up because I know next year coming. Now I know you can wait till next year and draft it back then because running backs are kind of disposable. So you might not want to get one that sit them. But I'm just saying. Jerry Jones has been that way for years. I agree. Jerry Jones is stuck in his ways, period. He's not going nowhere. You're a billionaire, too. You're too good at certain things to feel like you bad at GM. He does get paid like a GM, but unfortunately, he doesn't get the power of a GM. Because guess what Will McClay can't do? He can point out good players. He can be a great scout, but Will McClay can't cut nobody like a GM. Will McClay can't go in and say, yo, you're playing trash. You gone. And the great real GMs can. It's unfortunate. What about Troy is making way too much bread? JC, great question. What about Troy Aikman as GM? Troy making way, way, way too much bread. He just signed that deal with because the average GM in the NFL, I don't know what their salary is, but Troy's about to be making like 17.5, 18 million a year. No. I don't care what you paying GM. It ain't enough. Troy ain't tripping. Pray for Jones now. What happened? Wow, Capson Monson. Hey, I ain't even gonna touch on that. Troy's sexual preference is his, and I ain't tripping. If he is, that's on him. I ain't hating on nobody that, that's your business. You're an adult. Do what you want. Thoughts on Sky Moore? Noah Simmons. Great. I appreciate the question. I think Sky Moore is amazing. Y'all saw Sky Moore's hands? Pause. And we almost 80 likes, man. Y'all get it to 80 likes because, it's right there. Sky Moore's hands is it's crazy. Like, he got the hands of like a defensive tackle. Like, his hands is massive. Pause. On a little frame, but he's fast, quick, and I'm saying with that hand size, man, he's snatching balls out the air. I like Sky Moore because he's an amazing slot. Like, he would be perfect. You got CD, you put Sky in the slot, and then you put Cedric on the outside. And I know you're trying to sign Michael Gallup, but Mike might not be back to November. So I got to worry about who can play until he gets back. I hate Skip. Skip ain't no Cowboys fan. He's just not. And you got to pause some things, D1. You can't just let some stuff fly. You feel me? That was a little spicy. I got to make sure that people watch this back. They're like, well, CFT out here wilding with his commentary. Troy has 3 Super Bowl rings, so who cares? I mean, I care about Troy's a beast. He's a Cowboys legend, and he has earned the right to have any opinion and thoughts on the Cowboys franchise because of what he did for us. But what I'm saying? I care about Troy like that, but Troy ain't thinking about us. Not anymore. He damn look. He'll talk about us when we come to Monday Night Football. Other than that, he don't care, and I don't blame him. It still follows Troy. He said it like it was a dark cloud over the brother. It still follows him. If Coop goes, they setting up Dak to fail. No. I challenge y'all to go look at the Raiders game this year. I know we didn't win, but Dak Prescott can operate without Coop. Dak Prescott had success before Cooper. Dak Prescott didn't have success when they tried to make Allen Hurns Dez Bryant. When you downgrade to third string type wide receivers, yeah, you're going to have some drop off. But you give Dak decent weapons and he going to operate. And let me just say this real quick. We got 70 people in here. Let me say this. Anybody just jumped in here for the first time, hit the like button for me, please. Trying to get to 100 likes. We really close. We get to 100 likes, I'm going to kill half of this. Check this out. The slander on CeeDee Lamb got to stop. Y'all tripping. Tony Johnson, what's good, man? CeeDee Lamb is right on pace to be a number one. This would be the year he makes the leap. Everyone acting like CeeDee Lamb is a second-tier receiver. Do realize that his targets and numbers were slightly down because of the amount of weapons we had. We're unfortunately subtracting some weapons, so he moves up in the totem pole. CeeDee Lamb will get 100 targets this year, and he will show improve. I pulled it up earlier today because people have been tripping. CeeDee Lamb has had a better first 2 seasons than Dez Bryant did. And people talking about he's just not that guy. I wish I could go back in time and ask some of these people, how did you feel about Dez being that guy? And I love Dez Bryant. But Dez Bryant exploded year 3. Guess what year is coming up for CeeDee Lamb? And guess who's not going to be here? Amari Cooper. CeeDee Lamb is about to get it done. I think the struggles of Dak Prescott with the injuries, dealing with a broken ankle that healed and learning that, and a messed up throwing shoulder before the season started, and then a calf injury, and apparently some type of mystery shoulder injury, you're going to be a little off. But for Dak to be a little off and throw for 4,500 yards, basically, 37 touchdowns, that's pretty good. How you a little off and throw for 37 touchdowns? Like, most people say he was a warrior. He fought through all that and still threw 37 touchdowns. But Dak gets, you're supposed to be better. Forget them injuries. If Patrick Mahomes was injured like that and threw for 37 touchdowns, they would be walking around telling his story like he's a folk hero. You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen, if he was injured like that and still threw for 37 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, they were saying, yo, look at his stats even though he was hurt. Dak don't get that luxury. He just don't. He don't. But back to CeeDee Lamb, man. CeeDee Lamb, let me pull up these stats because I had jumped on here and I was looking at him earlier since everybody want to disrespect my boy. Dez Bryant's first 2 years. Yeah, I know. I got to get my production together. I know y'all like, put it on the screen. I can't. Yet. First 2 years. 12 games played first year, 561 yards, 6 touchdowns for Dez Bryant. Second year, 15 games played, 928 yards, 9 touchdowns. Right? Great first 2 seasons for Dez Bryant. Y'all know what Dez turned into. A beast. CeeDee Lamb, first year. 74 receptions, 935 yards, 5 touchdowns. This is his first year, right? With Andy Dalton, mostly, by the way. Then, second year, 1,100 yards and 6 touchdowns, 13.9 average. And he not that guy? He not that guy. He got, CeeDee Lamb got 120 targets. Y'all know what the top receivers get? Cooper Kupp got like almost 200 targets, y'all. You give CeeDee Lamb another 40 targets, he ended up with 13 to 1,400 yards. 40 more targets, he got 13 to 1,400 yards. Y'all still going to be talking about he not that guy? I'm not even going to do it. I'm going to get frustrated. Because, and this ain't got nothing to do with Coop being that guy, neither. Let's get to 90 likes too. Come on, y'all right there. This ain't got nothing to do with Coop being that guy. This is all about respecting CeeDee Lamb and knowing that he is groomed and ready. 2 things can happen at once. They could be doing Cooper dirty, because why wouldn't you want 2 number 1 caliber receivers? Look at the Rams. They bringing back Odell Beckham and Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and Jefferson. Because they're like, we can't have too many weapons. The Cowboys is like, nah, we just want 1 number 1. That's why I'm praying we draft somebody like a Burks, because in the NFL today, you need 2 to 3 number 1s. Look at how Tampa got down. Look at how the Chiefs, which is one of their number 1s, is a tight end. Look at The Bengals, they got multiple number one style receivers. Got another 279 super chat from Nick Reeder. Rome, do we draft a kicker since he showed us how it can help? I don't know. I know we brought Nager on. I know that sounds crazy. His name is Nager, Naggar, I think. He's a Texas legend at kicker. They brought him on apparently because you can find a kicker and they don't got to be in the draft. But if there's a great kicker in the draft around like the later rounds, yeah, I'll take one. Let me just say I'm not opposed to it because a great kicker can do big things. And our kicking game has been suspect. Might have lost us we might have had 14 wins with the right kicker. That's crazy, right? I ain't saying we didn't won that playoff game, but we might have been a higher seed and not had to play San Fran. So kicker is important, Nick Reeder. No question. I don't think Dak's set to fail. I think Dak gonna get busy. And I love this though. I think Dak gonna get busy without Coop, and people gonna have to take that off the Dak only can do good with Coop. Because I remember Dak can only do good if Zeke ran for 100 yards. Remember that lie? Do y'all remember that lie? Dak can only get busy if Zeke runs for 100 yards. Right? Dak throws for 37 touchdowns, 4,500 yards with messed up body parts. And Zeke ran for 100 yards. How many times this year? Twice? Max? Well, see, when the lie gets debunked, nobody bring it up. They don't bring it up no more on daytime TV. They don't talk about that. They just moved on like it ain't happened. I remember that lie. Just like Dak can't do good without Coop next year when Dak throw for 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns, or 4,700 yards, 42 touchdowns. It's going to be, it's Kellen Moore's system carrying Dak. They're going to find something else. They're not going to give the credit to Dak. No. You can't do that, right? Zeke left his push in the Salvation Army. Don't do Zeke like that. Zeke's still my boy. He just got to get healthy. We do need a kicker, and I hope Nager can be that. Like I said, that's his name. It sounds crazy. I ain't name him. I got to find a nickname for him because his name is wild. Open that ish up, Kellen. You right. I hope we do. CD is the best receiver we have. CD and CD is incredible. You know what's funny? My boy Jay Tuck, shout out to Jay Tuck, man. Cowboys fans only, but he's now CFO Sports. Salute to my brother, man. He's going to start covering more than just the Cowboys, but Cowboys is home. He had a great point, man. Every other fan base respects our players more than we do. They hit the market. They love our players. I've been seeing people already, we need to bring in Coop. You was just calling Coop trash. Now you want to bring him in? What they do? Right? Other fan bases, the Cowboys still got CeeDee Lamb. He's still a beast. Our fans are saying CeeDee's average. Cowboys fans, other fan bases see the talent. Our fans think he's trash because the Cowboys don't like nice things or their fans. And it's really sad for real. Trey Manning, what's good? Yo, I ain't seen you in a while. I was about to make you a mod, Trey, and you in here tripping. CDI, y'all gassing. Is you saying CD is good or not, Trey? I don't know if I'm misreading your joint. But that's my boy Trey Manning, man. He been around. I just made you a mod, Trey. He been around with me since CFT had I feel like a couple hundred subscribers. He been around. I just ain't seen him in a minute. Let me see. Cowboys fan 1112. Jamo MG CD would be great. I know, but you know what? Jameson Williams, I think that's his name, or Jamo, they're not going to take him because Michael Gallup is hurt too. You're not going to have two of your best receivers on the shelf with an ACL. You got to pick one. So you let Michael Gallup walk, you can take Jameson Williams. But you can't have two people on the shelf with an ACL. That's a lot. That's just a lot. I like Malik Turner and Cedric Wilson too. But you can't be like, all right, when Jameson Williams and Michael Gallup get back in November, we lit. Because they got hurt so late. You know what I'm saying? Devin, they drooling over Coop. whole NFL. They know the Cowboys don't know what to do. You're right. Because when Amari Cooper go to the Chiefs and look like the best receiver in the league next to because you can't double him, and then you got Tyreek Hill running, they're like, damn, Cowboys is crazy for letting them go. I know. CD 100% is the number one. All right, Trey Manning, just making sure. CD is definitely a number one. And he's going to look better now because the focal point is going to be on him. I just pray that they don't put all this effort into CD Lamb, and then when it's time to pay him, they like, well, we got to make tough decisions because we got to play Micah and we got to pay Trayvon Diggs. So, CD might have to go. The only thing I say with CD is because they going to have it hard pressed to cut somebody wearing 88. No, take it back. They cut Dez. Take it back. I'm wrong. Take it back. I'm wrong. Yeah, unfortunately. Van Der Esch. Hey, man, Van Der Esch looked good in that 49ers game, though. He played one of his best games of the year, the last game. I ain't hate on him because he had a couple of great tackles in that game. No question. Yeah, they're gonna build CD up and then cut him because they don't want to pay him. They're gonna pay Micah though. They're gonna cut him or Trayvon Diggs. I don't think they're gonna pay CD and Trayvon Diggs. They're gonna cut somebody. That's unfortunate. I'm getting depressed. Caps and Mazda, they consistently release receivers. Why? I don't know. I don't know. It's frustrating to me. We almost hit 100 likes too. Appreciate y'all. Tony Simmons. Problem is we're predictable. 15 years, same offense, choking big game. You know why? Because our offense is dictated and predicated on our front office. The Cowboys think they're good enough to have a great offense and then do stuff like don't target that player. Most other teams are just trying to win by any means necessary. Cowboys are like, you can win, but don't throw it to your number one receiver because we don't want to pay him. We do stuff like that. Don't target Coop. And I don't know if Dak's involved with that, but they'll do something like, this is how people always say, Dak's the reason why Coop didn't get targets. Yes, Dak can force the ball. But if your offensive coordinator schemes things where they put 3 receivers to one side, running routes that are very close to each other, where the defense can easily cover all 3 because they can put corners in the same area, and then they isolate Dalton Schultz. You're going to go to Dalton Schultz. That's the read. It makes it hard to go to Coop. That's how you find a way to bottle up someone in the offense. The scheme and the placement of the player. Watch the Kurt Warner breakdown on the Cowboys offense, and you'll realize that the way you place your receivers in routes dictates who gets the ball. And they 100% was putting Coop in dumb positions to where if you throw the ball over there, it's a 50-50 chance it's getting picked. Anyway. Dez didn't get along with. Yeah, Dez and young Dak didn't get along too well. But Dak was so young, Dez should have tried to work with him. Instead, Dez was very, very abrasive. And if you ain't good with that, it ain't gonna work. Let me see, Cowboys fan. The only way I trade Coop is if we get offered a first in the Jacks. Hey man, I would trade Coop for a third right now or a fourth. That ain't got nothing to do with his talent. That's me just, man, you taking that contract, salute. You getting back a third or a fourth is something. I pray we can get him off. Pause. That was wild crazy. I pray that we can move his contract. That's not a slight to Coop, but if we can get something back for him, I'll take a third or a fourth. It's not nothing to do with his talent. Coop will go somewhere and be amazing, but his contract is so wild that nobody want to trade for it. I would think that somebody would trade for them rights, but people just don't want to pay him. The Jags got the money, though, so I'm with you. Schultz too bright. I trade Jerry and Steven Jones for a 6-pack in Deer Park. Dang, y'all do it. Yeah, I'm weak, T-Mac. Y'all doing it. Deer Park ain't even that great of water. He did them dirty. Don't see you trying to hate. Dez was too much of no. Dak was a rookie trying to come into and respect the person that already was an established veteran. Instead of the veteran trying to take him under his wing and be his friend, Dez was just barking. Especially on the position of QB. Dez was wilding. You know? And at the end of the day, as great as Dez is and as many touchdowns as he's caught, he ain't produced as many touchdowns as Dak has already in a longer career because the quarterback's more important than a receiver. And that's no hate to Dez. It just is what it is. Dak just threw 37 touchdowns in a season. Dez had like 60 touchdowns overall. Dak already over 100. Like, it's not even close. Dez was calling for the ball. Dak brushed him off. Dak wasn't brushing nobody off. Dak was taking what he could get. It is what it is. Dez just wanted Dak to be like Tony. No disrespect to Tony, but Tony would just let that thing fly in the triple coverage. And I watched Tony piss me off plenty of Sundays and Thursdays and Mondays by just letting it fly. And they'd be like, pick 6. Come on, Tony. Because Tony ain't care. Dez going to win. Oh, Dez didn't win it. All right. Well, maybe next series. No. We almost at 100 likes, too. We right there. Y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. Y'all can get me there. That's what we watch for. You want to go big or go home. Now, you wilding. You ain't winning no chip, just throwing it up. Who winning Super Bowls just throwing it up? Come on now. Oh, how many? You were here to hate on Dak. How many of those touchdowns were in the playoffs? Dak had 2 touchdowns in the playoffs. He actually had more touchdowns than Aaron Rodgers. So what are you saying? Come on, Devin. You've been here for a minute. Don't make me put the cornballs on Devin. You've been rocking for a minute, but give me more context. Because you've seen Dak ball in multiple playoff games since you want to bring up touchdown passes. You saw Dak get busy in the Green Bay playoff game. Defense let him down. You saw him get busy in the Rams playoff game. Defense let him down again, letting them run for 275 rushing yards. Right? You saw Dak win the Seattle playoff game. I just put that on my Twitter. Cowboys_fan talk. And he still scored 2 touchdowns in the 49ers playoff game. I said, more than what Aaron Rodgers did versus the same defense. So what is you saying? I'm not sensitive about Dak. I just like facts. And if you want to just point out the fact that I'm calling you out on it, instead of giving me some type of facts, I may ignore you. Give me the reason why you bringing up his touchdowns in the playoffs and not acknowledging his great performances when his defense let him down. If you can't, then you just in here blindly hating. Because you've seen Dak perform well in playoff games. You saw Dak throw us back to the lead in his rookie season versus Aaron Rodgers. We took the lead. And then our defense let him march right back down the field and score. With the field goal. Because they don't know how to cover the sidelines on a last second drive. That's Dak's fault. He's supposed to be out there playing safety. Dak's the reason we gave up 200-something rushing yards. I just want to know. My fault. Deffy in the building. What's good with the $10 super chat? Hello, Mr. Rome. I hope all is well with you and your family. Appreciate you. I've been gone for a minute. I went overseas to Dubai. Oh, you was all right. Respect. I'm back now. I will miss Coop. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, man, Deffy coming here with the $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you for setting the record straight. Dubai sounds dope. Real dope. But I appreciate the super chat. I'm gonna miss Coop too. And the family's doing well. So I appreciate you. Hold on. What if Dak did it for us lately? What hasn't he done? What hasn't he done? Dak came back from a broken ankle in half and threw for 37 touchdowns, 4,500 yards, 12 wins. Well, 11 wins if you want to give Cooper Rush one. Got us to the playoffs. And then we got in the playoffs. We had 14 penalties in one game. And he's supposed to – how many of those penalties was Dak's fault? Devin? What penalty was Dak's? Tell me. Tell me, where was Dak's flag? And tell me a quarterback that can overcome 14 penalties. I would love to hear it. And y'all got me to 102 likes. Cheers. Appreciate y'all. On a bad quarterback play I seen in the playoffs. Like Kyler Murray ain't go out there and look tritted in the dash. And you coming at Dak. So you ain't got nothing for me. Get us to the championship. You sound like an 8-year-old. That's it? I can't acknowledge you no more because you ain't giving me no context. You just saying blatant random statements. It's 31 other teams or 30 other teams that didn't get to the championship. So throw their quarterbacks in the trash too? Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to have some type of good context of why. Missing open receivers, missing open receivers. So he was able to miss open receivers and overthrow people all year and still get 37 touchdowns, 45 yards. So what you're telling me is if he hit all of those throws, he would have threw for 6,000? Because that excuse makes no sense to me when people say that. He had the privilege to throw for 69% completion percentage. He's supposed to throw for 70% or 75%, something that no one else did in the league. Dak's supposed to throw for 75% completion percentage because apparently he missed open receivers and overthrew people a lot, right? So he overthrew people a lot. So that's at least 5 to 6% if he hit those passes. So he's supposed to throw for something that nobody else did because his expectations is different. But even with the what you're saying, he still threw for 37 touchdowns and 4,500 yards. Missing receivers. Because the way you talking, shouldn't Dak have thrown for 3,200 yards and 22 touchdowns? You think Dak is Baker Mayfield and you lie to yourself. He not. He not. You want to see bad quarterback play? Look at what they got in Washington. Look at Heineke. Look at Hurts. Look at Daniel Jones. That's bad quarterback play. That's what you think you're seeing when you see Dak Prescott. But when he throw touchdowns and get busy, you ignore it. You ignore it. How did he play versus KC? How did our offensive line play versus KC? Was Amari Cooper there? Unfortunately, he had COVID. He lost CeeDee Lamb the first half. I'm sorry. He's supposed to beat the Chiefs with just Cedric Wilson? Because y'all know that Zeke was on a torn PCL, just Cedric Wilson. I'm just wondering. And if he is, then all right, I guess he's just a wild animal. Carry on with the excuses. No, you give me a reason. Devin, you ain't gave me a reason. Your point sounds stupid. Man, yo, chat, man, please throw the cornballs in here for Devin. I tried to be nice. Because if you're not going to give me nothing, just cornball him up. Because it's pointless. The king is here. Javon. Oh, come on, Javon. Javon, you think you cooler than you are. You're not. You a closet Cowboys fan, but welcome, Javon. Dewan Kellum, wheel it back in. I'm sorry, man. I get passionate about idiocracy, man. Like, don't come in here just without no points. He not giving no good points. He just throwing out blame. Yo, Dak be missing receivers. Where, when, how? He be off. How you throw for 69 completion percentage and you still missing people? He want Dak to throw for something unrealistic. Yo, he should be throwing for 90. No, nobody else doing that. Nah, just him. I know Dak coming off injury, Nick Reeder. Obviously, he had 4 injuries within the last 12 months. No one cares. He should be celebrated. But instead, you can't find nobody else to blame, so you want to denigrate him. Dak hit the market. He'd be signed in 15 minutes. Devon a Russian bot. Yeah. Cornball. Dak my guy. Don't care what they talking about. Respect. Respect. Aaron Rodgers had a weak division for years. I know. Nobody bring that up. Nobody bring that up. You know. They ain't gonna say, well, Aaron Rodgers got a chip. I know. Our head coach now helped him win it. And if it was that easy, it'd have been a new one. Dak is not worth the money. Do you think he's worth what we pay him? Yes, he's absolutely worth what we pay him. He does his job. And it's the market value. It's two different conversations. Do you want to pay quarterbacks $40 million? No, I would love the quarterbacks made like 25. But the market says they make 40. I can't. That ain't got nothing to do with Dak. The market Dak can retire. Quarterback's still gonna make 40. Wait till you see what Lamar, Kyler, and them get. You're gonna be like, we got a discount. Because they about to get paid. What receiver he missed versus the 49ers? Break it down. I hope you ain't talking about Cedric Wilson when 14 players, it was people off the bench running through them offensive linemen. So please let me know. You're not talking about the Cedric Wilson play, I'm sure. When Dak was running for his life. I know he ain't talking about that. Dak has gotten us past the first round. Next question. It's happened already. I know you don't want to act like he won that playoff game versus Russell Wilson, but it happened. And he won it because of him. He made the biggest play of the game. But I know, Devon, you don't remember that because you got selective memory. Why don't y'all sign him, Javon Pettigrew? So you can have, what's his name? Who's your bad quarterback? Or Cam Newton throw to him? Coop clearly ain't the problem. It's Kellen Moore. Yeah, we all know it's Kellen. He got a bad scheme. You know what I'm saying? Deffy Dorsey, please hit the subscribe button. Y'all better listen to Deffy, man. I almost ain't catch you, Deffy. I was used to the definitely Deffy. Dak is the problem. He can't win big games. 1-3 in the playoffs. Yeah, whatever. J2-15 hood. Sure. JT-15 hood. If Dak's the problem, tell me, did Dak play poorly in all 4 of those playoff games? Was he the reason we lost? Oh, he's calling me a clown. Devon the Dude 35. I'm a clown. Okay. You still haven't given me a reason why Dak is trash. How did he throw for them stats with that completion percentage? And he's trash. Oh, he's not gonna explain it. Guess what? It's timeout time. Somebody go ahead, timeout Devin. He need to be put on timeout. Timeout Devin, man. He need to be put on timeout, and it's cool. You know, he need to sit with his thoughts. He can come back in later. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin, he ain't making sense. So he need to just sit by himself. And, you know, he can come back in later. I know. Peyton Manning is 14-13 in the playoffs and considered the lead. I know. Lonnie Holmes, those stats aren't against good teams. That's false. That is false. Dak had incredible numbers versus playoff teams this year. Great numbers. Go look it up. Every playoff team we played this year, Dak had good numbers. The only game where Dak didn't have the greatest numbers was versus the Cardinals. Every other game we played versus playoff teams, Dak had good numbers. Versus the Bucks, versus the Patriots. You already know how we did the Eagles. Wow, dirty. You know what I'm saying? He had great numbers versus the Raiders. Yeah, some of those games were losses, but you're saying numbers. His numbers was good versus playoff teams. You lying to yourself because you have revisionist history. He didn't. Go look at the numbers, Lonnie Holmes. See, people just be wanting to write. Y'all like children. I got 2 young daughters. Y'all be just writing stuff with no context. I'm not lying. I run a YouTube channel with 10,000 subscribers. I've looked this stuff up. He had good numbers versus playoff teams. I ain't making that up. You just don't want to acknowledge it. So you write stuff like, stop it. He had great numbers versus the Raiders. Go look. He didn't play the 49ers versus playoff team. He played 49ers in the playoffs. And he had better numbers versus the 49ers than Aaron Rodgers. Explain that. No. You said he didn't have good numbers. Now you're saying the numbers are lying to me. Which one is it? So he did actually have good numbers, but you don't want to acknowledge them. See, you already didn't trip yourself up. It's been 2 minutes. 15 minutes of being a cornball. Yeah, but Cam can't throw like Dak, Javon. Come on, man. You've been here long enough. You know he can't. You watch every game like me, yeah, but you watch him through a hater lens. So you the type of person that'll watch Dak miss a pass and be like, look, he can't complete one pass. And then you'll watch the same game when Patrick Mahomes misses a receiver completely, throws it into the dirt, and you just say, well, it's Patrick. He'll get it together. There's a difference the way you watch games when you got hate for somebody. I don't care about what degree weather he played in. He plays in Green Bay. What? You trying to say that his home field advantage, that everybody says, you don't want to play in Green Bay because Green Bay know how to play in the elements. Now Aaron Rodgers can't play in the thing that everybody keeps saying that's why they should get home field advantage? Are you implying that it should be a dome? Ain't that the advantage of the Green Bay Packers? That if it's snowing, they're going to dominate? But they let a team from the West Coast in the sun come in there and bust their ass. It was snowing. Shut up. It was snowing. So, ain't they the Green Bay Packers? Ain't that what they do? It was snowing. Shooting everybody bail. It was snowing, so, Aaron couldn't really get in his bag. Shut up. His stats was trash. Shoot everybody bail but Dak. Oh, it was snowing. I don't know. I just, Aaron was okay. No, he wasn't. Yeah, snow in Green Bay. Exactly. Snowing in Green Bay, that's crazy. I don't know how Aaron even it's snowing. What we gonna do? That's what you do. Jimmy ain't had no problem. Pause. Jimmy Garoppolo, how he completing passes in the snow? I saw him complete like 5 or 6. Right on time. Running back showed up. Aaron Rodgers was looking Trinity to dash. My boy Mystic Mike Gamer, wrong rules. Salute. Snow affects the pass. No is Sherlock, but that's your advantage because you're the Green Bay Packers. Why does snowing affect Jimmy Garoppolo? Lonnie, break it down for me so it can forever be broken. And if you can't, we're going to time you out because you sound stupid. Personal stats for Dallas players mean nothing. Dallas fans want wins, and that means NFC Conference Championship. I know y'all got an unrealistic expectation for Dak Prescott. He's supposed to overcome the most penalties in the league. His team had the most penalties in the league. Shim Wrecker, answer me a question. We had the most penalties in the league. We had 14 penalties in the NFC versus the 49ers, right? Right? Shim Wrecker, tell me how many penalties Dak Prescott had this year. And we led the league in penalties. No other team with that many penalties did anything in the playoffs. But you want Dak to overcome all them penalties, bad offensive line play, bad player scheme, and all his 4 injuries. Y'all want Dak to be a Super Saiyan. He's a human being. Idiots. He said, yeah. You know what, Shim Wrecker? You ain't even try. You wrote a 3-letter word. Yeah. All right, man. Okay. Oh, somebody here cursing. Message being held for review. What did they say? I gotta see it. Damn, somebody here talking crazy to me. Auntie Nisha Young? Yo. Let me release the I can't even make this. Someone said stop wearing this shirt tight. This is tight. What you want me to wear? This is tight. Shorty said, whoever Antonisha Young is said, I ain't got a neck. I ain't got a neck. My shirt is little. Shorty came here just shooting off the hip, emotional. And then someone timed her out. Nick Reader. Respect, Nick. That's why y'all mods. Host, well, it's only going to get worse because he's going to soak up the cap. So, okay. Shim wrote, yep. He ignored my question and then started talking about the cap. Man, I shouldn't even give y'all that much energy. If Dak wants to get paid top 5, he needs to play top 5 and overcome as the Bengals quarterback did. The Bengals quarterback did not overcome that many penalties. The Bengals quarterback didn't have to quarterback Joe Burrow, who is nice, did not have to overcome 14 penalties. You can't name a quarterback that has to overcome that. You can't, because we're the only team getting that many penalties. And you still ain't give me a penalty that Dak had this year. We played, go back, Shim record. It's a long off season. It's plenty of time. Go back and look at the Arizona game. We had 7 penalties. I looked it up. 7 penalties called back on 3rd down versus the Arizona Cardinals. That's what, know why that's unique? It was 7 converted 3rd downs that were called back. I ain't never seen nothing like it. But that's Dak's fault. Every holding is Dak's fault. He completes a pass for a 1st down, and the holding is his fault. How is that even possible? I'm just wondering. Javon, I ain't feeling myself. I'm just asking questions, and nobody giving me no answers. You said they allowed 8 sacks. 8 sacks ain't 14 penalties. So even if that's 8 game stopping plays, it ain't 14. That's 6 more. Because that game when they allowed 8 sacks, they barely won. Remember, they won with a field goal. So if he had 6 more plays that stopped them on offense, he wouldn't have won. Congratulations. We lost by 6 with 14 penalties. Yeah, if it was only 8 penalties, we probably would have won too, Shim Wrecker. No, you don't like Dak. Stop lying to yourself. You don't like Dak? Don't throw that in at the end. I hate when people say I like Dak, but just say you don't like him. I like Dak. You don't like Dak. Bengals got lucky. I ain't gonna say the Bengals got lucky. I think Joe Burrow's incredible. I ain't here to slander Joe Burrow. I like him. He's a great young talent, and they should stop letting him get sacked so much before he get hurt again. You know what I'm saying? They got busy. I ain't here to hate on no other team because I ain't a hater like a lot of the people that come in here. But nah. Y'all gonna get. I just hate when people hold Dak to a standard that no one else is getting held to. That's my point. Dude said crybaby. Damn. Devin, that's what we doing? Crybaby ass? That's what we doing? I'm a crybaby now? Well, why are you watching? Why is you here? It's Saturday night at 9:18 and you watching me. You ain't got to delete them, Nick. I'm just wondering why you're here. Everybody that's in here rocking with me, usually they got love for me. You just in here rocking because you hate me or you hate that? Can't be that serious. Devin a groupie. What I missed was going on. Doc Holliday was good. I don't know. I've been ranting for about 15, 20 minutes. Don't mind me. Defending Dak as usual. And let me say this. Dak Prescott is not the only reason I feel like the Cowboys are a good team. I think Dak Prescott does his job and he's a great quarterback. But there's great players on this team that won us games too. It ain't just Dak. Because Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, offensive line players that did play well. When Ty Smith is good, Zach Martin is incredible. Some of the lesser players, Jerron Kearse is incredible. Like, we got great players on this team. Other receivers besides Coop, Lamb, Cedric Wilson. Like, we got great players. So let me not just say it. I'm not acting like it's only Dak that gets the job done. Because that's not what I'm saying. I just hate that he gets Brad Harris, this is your channel. Get rid of those haters. I try to let him live a little bit because it's fun. But whenever I ask questions to haters, they don't give me like context. I just want context. They just be like, Dak trash. Dak can't throw. I'll be like, well, how did Dak throw for these stats if he can't throw? Then they'll say, well, Dak didn't do that versus good teams. Then I'll say, well, look at the stats. He did do it versus good teams. Well, Dak didn't get us to the NFC Championship. Like, goalposts just be moving. Goalposts like Barry Sanders. It's everywhere. Corey Spencer. I love this show, and I'm not even a Cowboys fan. Respect, Corey. What team you rock with? He's not great. Dak is good. You calling him great is overhyped. No, I'm calling him great because he gets his job done. Am I saying Dak's a legend? No. But the stuff that Dak does to get the job done, Dak is way better than what Jimmy Garoppolo has ever been. And Jimmy has gotten his team further because his team shows up. The rest of the team shows up. Period. The 49ers ain't never going to let nobody run for 275 yards in them in a playoff game. But our quarterback had to deal with that when we lost to the Rams. And we lost by a minimal amount of points. He still had us in the game. But it's kind of hard to win when your defense is letting the other team run for 200-plus yards in a playoff game. You ain't even seen that recently. Only us. You just put 25 years of NFC Championship games on one player that's been with us for 6 years. Your integrity game is low. No, Jimmy didn't beat Dak. Jimmy Garoppolo had a worse game than Dak Prescott. Thank you for saying that, J215. Go look at his stats. Jimmy Garoppolo's stats was trash. He threw a pick. He didn't get busy. Deebo Samuel got busy. The 49ers defense got busy. The 49ers running game got busy. They went for another 150 rushing yards. Dak Prescott can't play defense. He ain't a safety or a linebacker. What you want him to do? Stupid. Ready Red. Let me talk. Let me take it back. Jordan Davis is probably gone, bro. I know I made that video saying we need Jordan. No, it's funny though, Ready Red. When I made the Jordan Davis video, right? People saying, oh, we don't need no DT and all that. And I don't know about Jordan Davis when I was saying he is 6'6" monster. He's super athletic. Go watch y'all don't got to, but if you bored, go watch my Jordan Davis video and how I think that he would help change his defense for the better. Right? And if you go look at the comments, if you bored, you'll see people saying, I don't know. DT that early, I don't know. One little 40-yard dash where you run a 4.7 or something like that. And now everybody like, oh, nah, because Jordan Davis looking crazy. I seen it already. That's what I was saying. But everybody ain't want to pay me no mind. Stupid. Mario Flores. I thought the Green Bay defense was good and still lost. Green Bay defense played incredible. Rodgers had a bad game. It happens. It happens. Does I think Aaron Rodgers is a bad quarterback overall? No, he had a bad playoff game. He's had a bunch of bad playoff games. I don't think that it's just him, though. Because people put too much on just the quarterback. Your whole team has to show up to get to the chip. Cincinnati's defense played incredible in the playoffs. That's why they got to the championship. Period. The defense. Go look at Joe Burrow's stats through the playoffs. He didn't get wild busy. He got wild okay. And I ain't even hating on Joe Burrow. I said that early in the stream. Joe Burrow's a beast. But he got there because of his team, his kicker, his defense. People don't remember that. But when it comes to just Dallas, it's like, yo, Dak, do everything. Play safety, linebacker, kicker. Don't, like the penalties. Like, come on, son. Like, Five Rings, what's good with you? What's going on, man? Dak had a lot of injuries he fought through. I'm with you. I am with you. And he just got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't his fault that he was hurt, but I think he'll be better. Joe Burrow will be paid top 5. Like, that's stupid. He gonna get his bread. So you only gonna blame Joe Burrow once he's paid if you don't get it done? That's why I don't come on here and talk contracts, because it ain't got nothing to do with the game. Get the job done. Overpaid or underpaid or however you get paid, to play on the field mean you got to get it done. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all that. I'm not Stephen Jones. I ain't Dollar General Jones. My boy Mario Flores with the facts. Josh Allen lost to the Jags. So according to the haters' logic, he sucks and isn't worth $200 million he got. Exactly. And this is why when people come here speaking them knowledge, I got to salute. Because yes, Josh Allen didn't play good versus the Jags, didn't play good versus Atlanta. Plenty of games. Josh Allen had like 4 games this year where he played super trash. People ignore it. And he's making more than Dak. People don't care. They just move on. Okay, we got a bot in here. Appreciate y'all for getting that bot out of here. They came here wilding. Straight craziness. Compare Dak to all the other starters. Exactly. Dak will be like the 10th highest paid quarterback real soon. He about to drop down that board and everybody gonna ignore it. So you got more of a gripe with the way the NFL's shim record. You're mad at the way the quarterbacks get money. That's a whole nother fight that I ain't here to fight. If you mad at the way that quarterbacks get money, that's on you. I don't got time to fight that battle. You mad that quarterbacks is getting money. I don't care that much. We got 115 likes in here, man. Y'all been showing out, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I'm looking back through the chat, y'all. Pardon me. My fault. I know this is supposed to be about Coop, man. I went on a good 35-minute Dak diatribe. I'm sorry, man. I get mad. And it ain't that I think Dak is the best quarterback in the league. I just think that Dak gets busy. Dak is somewhere between the 1st and the 6th best quarterback in the league to me. And y'all can say y'all hate it. Haters got to put him top 10. I don't care. But what I do hate is the fact that he does his job just like other quarterbacks and he gets more blame than they do. But I know why it is. It's because of this. Whoever's wearing this is going to get the blame. It is what it is. It's not Dak ain't special in that regard. Anybody that puts on that Cowboys jersey and is a quarterback is going to get the hate. That's my point. You mad that quarterbacks are getting paid. I get you. It's logic. Quarterbacks get the most money, and you can't build a team around them. But that's the way the NFL works. That's not Dak Prescott's fault. Every team that happens to. Aaron Rodgers wants $50 million. Whether he's worth it or not, he wants his bread. They're going to pay him. And they're going to have to cut some people because of it. And Aaron Rodgers ain't won no chip recently. You can keep going back to that old chip if you want to. But because he won one chip, it's justified that his contract can tear a team down? No. You know why he can get that $50 million? Because that's about to be the going rate. 40 was 2 years ago. Now it's 50. And guess what? In 2 years, it's going to be 60. Stop whining about something that's going to happen regardless. Pick another sport to watch. Exactly. You pay a quarterback according to the market. If he plays up to standard, he gets market pay. If he plays below standard, he gets below pay. Dak plays up the market standard, he got his bread. Stop whining. And guess what? He gonna get paid again, whether it's the Cowboys or not. And guess what the Cowboys can't do? They can't franchise him no more. Nope. If I'm so frustrating, why are you here? Leave. Go ahead. Nobody care. You leave. Before I wrap it up, man, let's get back to some I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to Amari Cooper and some draft talk. Who do y'all want at 24? Put that in the chat. Y'all let me know who y'all want at 24. I want Burks, Jordan Davis. These are my favorite players. Burks, Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Zion Johnson. That's my top 4. Oh, but I want Burks. I don't think he's going to be there. I don't think Jordan Davis is going to be there. Excuse me. I think Nakobe Dean might be there. Zion Johnson should be there. But I want Jordan Davis and Burks. I feel like it's a possibility. It's not like unfathomable that they could be there. They stock is rising. Well, I feel like Treylon Burks' stock dropped. I just heard the Jets GM is hype about Burks, so he might be gone. But I'll take Chris Olave. I'll take him. You know, there's a but I'll take Sky Moore in the second round. I would. Life's crazy. 199 super chat. Appreciate you. Rome, tired of Tyron always getting hurt. We need O-line. I do, but we're not going to go tackle. If we take Kenyon Green, that could probably solve 2 problems at once. So I'll give you that. Life's crazy. Appreciate that. $1.99 super chat. But if we don't get Kenyon Green, who can flex out, play tackle and guard, we're gonna go guard, and we still gonna have the Tyron Smith issue. But if Lyle Collins plays right tackle, then still can play left tackle. You know what I'm saying? Davis, Nakobe Dean, Zion Johnson. I like that. I think, I know Amari Cooper would love to be in Dallas. I just don't think Amari Cooper likes our front office, and I don't like them neither. All of them can kick rocks. To be honest with you. Cowboys are saying no. The Cowboys, Stephen Jones is telling Mike Fisher to tell the world and his platform that Amari Cooper could on the Cowboys. No one was saying that before today. This is propaganda. Goodbye, Shimwrecker. Enjoy your night. I'm good. I'm rocking with 80 people on Saturday night. And it probably would have been more than that. So, good evening. Cowboys beat themselves. That's a great point. We do beat ourselves. That's true. It's American scene. They can't stay away. Schemrecker has been a cornball since he stepped in here. Oven Retterbacher, cream corn. What's some corn products that he is? Corn dog. You know what I'm saying? Smart pop. You know how he is. He been in here just making stupid points. He had a teammate at one point. He left. Cornstarch, cream corn. He called him cornstarch. I'm weak. Leave it at corny. I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? He just been here making stupid points. He got to go. He's definitely been a goofy. Goofy always gets me cornbread. Y'all got me weak, man. Y'all got me weak, man. But he been in here saying some stupid points, and he ain't make one that made me be like, you might be right. Corn chips. Oh, y'all got me weak. Crazy corn, Mexican street corn, Jimmy Crack corn, all that. Corn puffs. Steven is very, very cheap. Stephen Jones is cheap. He's spiteful. He's held this organization hostage. We got to win in spite of Stephen Jones. It's just the bottom line. Ain't nothing we can do. We can't run from it. Corn syrup. y'all got me weak, man. Stephen Jones is way worse than Jerry. Remember when everyone wanted to get rid of Coop early? Last off season because we had CD. Now everyone freaking out. That's a great point, Mario. I remember that. A lot of people did want to get rid of Coop last year. I'm gonna go back and dig up some archives. I remember that. And now everyone's acting like they forgot about them. Now, I'm still mad about Coop having to go. You know what I'm saying? Life's crazy. Rome, thoughts on linebacker in the draft? It's some great linebackers in the draft. But y'all know who I really want? Y'all want to know my pet cat at linebacker? It ain't N'Kobe Dean. And it ain't Lloyd. I want Chad Muma. Bad. Chad Muma is an incredible prospect. I feel like he would be great for this team. And I feel like if we get Burks first round, we can go Muma second round. Or if he's there in the third. Oh, I like Leo Chanel too, but Chad Muma is like Sean Lee 2.0. I like him. JoJo DeMond is all right too. If Coop is gone, what's the likelihood of Juju? I don't want Juju. T-Mac, I'm with you. I don't want Juju. like, nope. Chad Muma's going to be great, T-Mac. He's going to be great. He's not 24 great, but he's second and third round great. And I'm hoping we can snatch Muma up. Muma's what we really, really wish the LV was, but he's not. Muma's great. Shadow Wolf, what's good? What I do? Oh, you said agree with me, Rome. Oh, he called me Romo. I see. No Juju. I'm good on Juju. I would not pay him. I go to DJ Chark or something. I'm not paying. No. LVE is gone. Although he had a good game versus the 49ers, he's gone. He's gone. Yeah, I like Muma Chanel. First of all, N'Kobe Dean's probably better than Muma, but I feel like we can get a better. That's not a word. A better player at 24, and then get Muma second round, and we gone. You know, but you know what I like today? Penning got my eyes open. Wyatt is good. Jordan Davis is good. They'll probably be gone, but Penning got me like, because I'm all about getting better players for Micah Parsons. Like, lean into it, man. Give what I'm about to say but he might be one of your best players, if not your best player, better weapons. And it ain't a slight to Dak Prescott. Y'all just heard me defend Dak for 40 minutes. But Micah Parsons is a special type of player that don't come along. You give him the keys. You give him everything he need better D tackle, safety play. You give him everything around him you need and just let him go to work. Yeah, N'Kobe Dean is probably the best linebacker in this draft. He's not Micah Parsons. He's a true linebacker. Micah Parsons is a freak of nature. Micah Parsons is described as this: a DN linebacker safety corner. Like he's everything. He can play every position. He can probably play D tackle for a player too. Micah Parsons is the best defensive player all around I've seen in a long time. I'm up to 92. I didn't even see that. Respect though. People joining on a late evening, rocking with CFT. This stream going longer than I thought too. We had 135. I'm supposed to have been gone. Y'all gonna meet Miss CFT in a minute. I'm in here just rocking with y'all though. I would take Cook. I 100% would take Cook. That's Dalvin Cook's younger brother. Yeah, Cook looked good. Cook looked real good. You know what I'm saying? All right, before I go, since it's late, serious question. Serious question. With all this turmoil happening with the Cowboys, right? From the front office crap to releasing Amari Cooper to Mike McCarthy and Sean Payton drama and everything going on. I just want y'all to write low or high. I'm trying to get a consensus because I respect y'all, man. Y'all drive me, and I'm positive. So I'm going to answer it before y'all answer it. How y'all feel about the team going into next season? Because I said the other day, man, I feel like with Dak and Dak and CD and Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, Zach Martin, and we got enough players to still be a good team. So is you feeling that? What's the best way to word this? Are your thoughts on the team high or low? High or low? Are your thoughts on the team high going into next season right now or low? Be honest. And it's okay if it's low. It's okay because medium. Y'all threw that in there. I'll take medium. Y'all can put medium. And it's not our fault, man. This ain't got nothing to do with me and my optimism. This is just what the Jones family been putting out there. I'm going to switch mines from high to medium. I'm high on the players. I'm medium on the organization. Because Jerry and them been... I got to make you a mod too. Life's crazy. Jerry and them been just... Oh, my God. Jerry Jones and them. I got faith in the players. And I got faith in... I even rock with Mike McCarthy still. But the front office brings that down. So if it's a boil, it's like a pot of boiling water. You pour a cup of ice water into it. Just bring it down to a simmer. Because Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones just make me want to punch a hole in my screen. All right. I'll say one more thing. How y'all feel about Stephen Jones? High or low? This one just for fun. What this? How y'all feel about Stephen Jones? Super low, bottom, under low, baby nuts. And, shout out to Quinn too. Oh snap, trash. Y'all can write anything for Stephen Jones. It ain't gotta be low. It can just be whatever slander you want because he deserves it. Scrooge McJones, Graveyard. Who wrote up for Stephen Jones? Snake balls low. Stephen Jones is trash, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on a Saturday night, man. I really, really do, man. I'm going to try to get in here. Let's say next. I think I'm going to do Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday. I'm going to try to do Tuesday or Thursday. Rocking with y'all, man. It'd be harder during the week, though. Kids be driving me nuts. But I'm going to let y'all go ahead and go, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me on a Saturday night for so long, almost 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep the optimism on. Keep the optimism, though. Cowboys going to get it together. I promise y'all. Mad love from CFT, man. Cheers. Y'all have a good evening.